And Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the New York Mets taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes outcomes of games, Singy.
It's been incredible to watch, Boog. And once the starters hand over the ball, it's been practically game over for the opposition. That bullpen will likely play a major role in this one today, too.
And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Andre Polanco. Not the best results a year ago, looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the all that he did in the offseason, get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Ball one. Here's Luke. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did. Situations. They've got to be able to think with.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. Jorge Polanco blasts one out. His second of the year, and the Mets jump in front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
And now it's once here at Busch Stadium. And taking the ball for the Mets, Clay Holmes. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Leading off, Lars Nootbaar. This one in the air, right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
A lot of times in today's game,
with a homer in his last game. That's to third. Mauricio with the throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for
with the hitter who's got decent
get the ball up.
Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. Throw into third, and he's out easily.
Tough one for the offense.
Out to short, Lindor. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1. That one the other way. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Mike.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Scored the first one
Now
of the
to an
game.
early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted.
2 on, 2 outs. Inside and it hit him. And now the bases are loaded.
Up next to the bat, the center fielder.
Luis Robert now. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Payoff pitch. Ball 4. And a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. Innings definitely getting away from him.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Open early.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Fires it to the plate. But it's offline. He will score.
No, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
There's a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Andre Polanco out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
Hunter
Cardinals,
Dobbins
number
on the pitch
40.
here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same
As
intensity
he
to
fouls
it.
off the first pitch. Sets him down looking. Good job of damage control right there. Bottom of the bottom now with the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Nolan Gorman.
Nolan.
Gorman went deep in his most recent game. Got him looking. Leadoff man retired here in the second. In the air, left field. Taylor on his way over. And there's 2 down.
Batting 6. Win.
Here's the shortstop at the play. Mason Wynn. 2 down, nobody on. Out to short. Lindor slings to first, and it's a 1-2. Back here in
Leading
St.
off to the
Louis.
net.
All set for the
second
start
base
there. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows this.
He went. Strike 1. And the 0-2. Back foot slider struck him out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he's back here at Busch Stadium. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting in.
So digging in, Thomas Sajazi. The 1-1. Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 9.
Jordan Walker. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball
Back
travel.
to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Now the left fielder. Caught him looking for the K. So 1 left for the Cardinals. It's back here in St. Louis as we go to the top. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's down right here ahead in the count.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Well, that's always the key to pitching is getting ahead in the count.
2 down, nobody on. And he hits a ground ball right side. It's through for a hit. So Luis Robert now gets a chance with 2 gone.
Up next to the bat.
Out to center. Scott under it. And that'll do it. So 1 hit
here
is
in
all St.
St.
Louis.
Louis.
Here's the Cardinal DH.
The designated
Alec
hitter,
Burleson. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7.
Strike one. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
For the Cardinals.
Ramon Urias. Next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. And ball 4 to aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this...
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Mason Wynn. On the ground to third. And he has thrown 4 shutout. Let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 11, Victor Scott.
Gets to it with a slide to first. Nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
2 down. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 67.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed today with the...
Ripped on a line to center. Scott takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. Down. So up next for New York, Luis Robert Jr. And the 0-1. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on. A little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Nope. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Second challenge. So runner at second, 2 down. The count 2-1. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
So 2 down. Juan Soto now. 0 for 3 in this one. Line drive. And it stays fair. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make
Pitching for the
Gordon
Cardinals,
Graceffo
number
gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to...
Beatty, the runner on first with 2 goals. This one in the air, center field. Scott moving back for this one. And that is that. So they turn things over to the righty, Luke Weaver.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Now it's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And that's a fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Up next for the Cardinals, Scott at second.
Swing and a miss. Weaver with the strikeout.
Let's go.
Well struck left field. And that ends the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Jojo Romero.
And we all know about his slot. One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate.
Base hit. And a good start to the inning. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Safe at the plate. It's 8-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
You expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense come.
On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
Up next to the net.
We head to the bottom of the ninth. And now the Cardinals catcher. On the ground, Lindor throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Gorman. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. This one in the air, center field. 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for St. Louis, the last half of inning number 9. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.